Hello friends, today I am going to coach you about shifting your mindset. So how do you shift your mindset? Is it like just deciding that you're going to think differently and then you just do it? It's a little more involved than that. So if you want to know how to shift your mindset, stay tuned for more details because I have 3 great tips, I have a great way to journal, and I have a special bonus for you at the end. Hello everyone, my name is Karen, Coach Karen that is, and I am here to help. I'm here to help you change for the better and transform for the best so that you can get the most out of your precious life. The time is now. So if you like this kind of content, if you want to share it, please subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. I have more goodness coming your way. So let's get started. Here we go. This business of shifting your mindset, especially for those of us after 50. I'm 55 right now. My brain is not the same as it was before. Things have changed. And in some ways, they've changed for the better. Okay? And we can all use this to our advantage. So what does it mean when we say shift your mindset? It means that you have to work on your mindset like a lot. Our brains are hardwired for survival. That means we scan the environment looking for potential threats so that we can be prepared to flee and fight and then survive. Our brains are always leaping. Like I talked about in the last video about mindset, we just keep that unending drivel of thoughts, observations, linkages, connections. We just keep this going all day long and observing. So this is extremely fatiguing. This is extremely tiresome, not only because that's the way we were designed to survive, but because of the modern day technology that we're all a part of. And believe me, the irony of this is not lost on me, right? So think about technology of today. We are liking, we are thumbs upping, we are not liking, we are sharing. Yes, I realized I just asked you to do that too. But part of that too is keeping us in this looking, commenting, responding. Again, this can be very tiresome. Okay. So point number 2, what can we do about it? We can choose our thoughts. This is called the growth mindset. Even though it seems like our thoughts just keep popping up and in and out and we have no control over them, this is not the truth. We have the power as human beings in the technology age to take note of what pops up in our heads and choose to focus on it or dismiss it. Yes, this is true. We can notice, oh, I'm going to the dark side about this. And we can then decide, I choose not to go there. Okay? Obviously, this is going to take some serious practice. Okay? So we can simply choose the exact opposite thought of the negative one that's coming in our way. So for example, let's think about the COVID world. I hate COVID. This is true. However, I can choose to not focus on that. Even though the thought is true, it is so not helpful, and I can dismiss unhelpful thoughts. Because if I focus on things that are not helpful, it's going to make my life more miserable, and I'm not looking for that. Okay, do you get this? So choosing our thoughts so that we focus on what we want more of or what is going to be helpful. Now, just choosing to not hate on COVID doesn't cure it, but it keeps me from focusing on the dark side that I have no control over. And that is called shifting your mindset. Okay, so how many times have you looked at yourself in the mirror and said, no, this isn't good enough. This doesn't look good enough on me. My thighs look too big, or my arms are sagging, or something like that. Unhelpful thoughts. They make you feel bad, and then when you feel bad, then you do unhelpful things, I guess I'll eat a lot of donuts today or something like that. Or I'm going to spend the day feeling bad. And even if someone says to me, oh, you look great, I'm going to dismiss that positivity because I feel so bad about myself. So this leads to my next point, which is point number 3. When you shift your mindset, you shift how you feel and what you do. Choosing to think differently, you feel differently and then act differently. Think about what happens when someone gives you a compliment. They come along and they tell you you look great. You think, what? I do? What if I choose to accept that compliment? Instead of doing what a lot of us have been trained to do, which I just referred to, which is, oh, this, me, not really, reject it. Can't believe it's true. What if instead I took Coach Karen's advice and I wrote that compliment down in my journal? So I could relive the compliment when I write it down, so that I could then read the compliment again when I need extra help and the ego is lagging a little bit and sagging. I can remember that moment all over again. I need to do those kinds of things. Why? Because my precious life matters and so does yours. And I can't let compliments just dribble away. I need to embrace them, live them once, relive them twice, refer to them a third time, and let those things be a part of my life. That is shifting my mindset. And maybe I might give somebody else a compliment because I received a compliment. That's giving that goodness out into the world. So let's be clear. Shifting your mindset is not about magical thinking or just going to the positive no matter what. There's a thing that's called toxic positivity. Just say no to that. That's not shifting your mindset. It's good, it's all good. Positive vibes only. Everything's good. There's a silver lining. I'm sure it's there. That's called pretending. That is not helpful. If you feel like hell and life is falling apart around you, you're taking care of a sick person and your kid is going to the hospital, we are not going, I'm going to shift my mindset and make all this positive. That in the moment, you're stressed out, you're aware of your stress. Yes, you may be looking for the positive, that would be helpful, but you're not going to just turn into Mary Sunshine. You're in a state of stress. But a coping skill in your state of stress is going to be, I choose not to focus on the difficulty here. I choose to focus on what is helpful. So that if a nurse comes in the room and says, can I help you? You say, yes. Yes, you can. Please help me. Please help me. Please help my child. Okay, do we see the difference here? So toxic positivity is pretending, good vibes only. How are you? Fine. That's not it. Shifting your mindset, I'm in a state of stress, but I choose to be as helpful to myself and my family members as I possibly can and choose to focus on what is going to be more helpful than what is not going to be helpful. I hate the nurse who just came in the room. Not helpful. I hope another nurse comes in the room who's a little bit better. Helpful. Okay. Shifting your mindset is about choosing what you want. What do you want to feel about your body, your thoughts, your relationship, your family? Do you want to feel body positive? Look at what my body has done for me. Look what it continues to do. These 2 legs walked me in here and they will walk me out of here. Do I want that? Do I want to appreciate that? Or do I say, I think I see some cellulite on my thighs. Yeah, me too. But focusing on it is not helpful. Okay? So what do you want to focus on? And are you going to practice? Because a robot, you are not automatically going to shift from the dark side to the light side because of this video. I get that. However, if you want more for yourself, including feeling better about who you are, then now's the time to take up this practice of working on practicing shifting your mindset. The thought comes in. You notice it. I like it, I don't like it. It's helpful, it's not helpful. And then decide what you're going to do with that thought. Because that thought changes how you feel. And that feeling creates what you do. And what you do is where your life goes. And if your life isn't going in the right direction, this is the practice that you want to think about. So, that, my friends, is change. And that, my friends, is transformation. Taking change and turning it into something even more lovely. So, if you like this content, if you are writing in your journal, if this is helpful to you, drop a comment in the links below. If you have other topics that you'd like me to coach you on, let me know. Book a call, share this with your friends, and get my free yoga qigong and meditation video in the link below. It applies to this playlist of videos about imposter syndrome, monkey mind, this very thing, shifting your mindset, and the next video about building confidence after 50. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks, everyone.